Tough calls tonight. Ref was all over you.
I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry... This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's the kid in at the point guard. And Lively pulls it down. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
The kid passes to Gobert. Pass to the kid. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Lively with it. Back to Irving. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let...
Kuncin pa, ngarep pa.
Let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
The kid passes to Randall. From deep. And Lively pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Irving. Thompson for the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Floats it up for Davis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Into the lane. And that one is good. The kid's got 5.
A developing part of McDaniel's game that could elevate him to the next level.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at the Spurs. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, probably doing exactly what they hoped. Took some time to develop from a chemistry standpoint, but now it seems like they've got it firing on all cylinders.
A nice shot by Irving.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
And so Chris Finch called. Timberwolves leading by 8. We've got Dante Exum. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Christie is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. That's a 2 from Randall. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Christie. Gafford finds Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
The kid can't hit.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Christie the pass to Gafford. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Edwards. They set the pick. Here's the kid. Now DiVincenzo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Martin's checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Christie. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Klay Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Hawks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Randall outside. Has to go Gobert. Here's the kid. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's Edwards. That's tipped. Knocked away. And the rebound goes to Martin. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 7. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Thompson outside. Martin for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Hawks gave them an edge. He scored 12 points, and he was so skilled at earning trips to the line, he frustrated the defense in the process. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's the kid, lively defending, and Randall throws it down.
And that is a big man rumbling downhill. Randall is an excellent pick and roll partner.
Outside, Davis, back to Irving, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
That one goes. Count it. 11 points for the kid.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this.
I get trying to play fast and loose, but if you're too loose.
And let's switch it up.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's the kid in at the one spot.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Mavericks trailed by 8. It's stolen by Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And Minnesota has possession. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's the kid. And Irving pulls it down. Now the Mavericks with it. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The kid can't hit. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Davis. Pass to Irving. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
And finished off by Gobert.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Over in the corner, Marshall. Outside, Davis. Dallas again missing.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
6 to shoot. Pass to Marshall. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. On its way from Irving for 2. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Here's the kid, covered by Irving. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
On the wing, Irving. A baseline J. Here's Lively. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready.
Christie is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Exum. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Irving at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's the kid. He's covered by Irving. Edwards inside. Pass to the kid. To the middle. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. From deep three-point land. Edwards, no good. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
And guys, making it look effortless right now. Irving doing whatever he wants on offense.
The kid passes to Gobert. Edwards inside. He's defended by Exum. Here's the kid. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for Christie. Marshall, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listened. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Marshall. Thompson in the corner. Outside, Davis. Dallas moving it around. On the wing, Irving. This one for three. Gobert pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's the Kid. Here's McDaniels. And Davis sends it back. Outside, Irving. Thompson outside. Now, here's Marshall. Edwards defending. The drive by Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks, Kevin? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Here's the Kid. He's covered by Irving. The Kid can't hit. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. 11-point game. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam.
Here's the Kid. And the layup's good off the glass. The Kid's got 19 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
So it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 13. No good from Irving.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Davis inside, Edwards there, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Kid.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Pass to McDaniels. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Kid. No good there. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A solid.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop
All
of
right,
love.
baby. Let's get down.
Ain't ready, MP. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
You good, MP?
Hey, welcome in. See you next time. He in the house.
You good, MP?
Oh, say does that.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the... Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's the kid in at the point. Here's the kid. And he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
No good with the triple. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The kid passes to McDaniels. Randle, a screen on Van Vliet. There's the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Green. Thompson with a screen. To the inside. Randle with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
McDaniels passes to the kid. Basket's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Green. Last game, 26 points for him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. That's what stands out, his athleticism, and he's...
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below!
Big finish!
Oh, doctor! Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards! throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Thompson outside. Gets the three to fall.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The kid passes to Gobert. Edwards with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Thompson finds Brooks. Thompson outside. Şengün a screen on Randall. The kick out to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And it's a tie ball game.
Van Vliet has a quick trigger at the arc. He's not one to hesitate, not when he's got a shot like that.
Here's the kid. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Back to Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. All alone. Minnesota with a rebound. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Now Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Van Vliet's got 5.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Here's the kid. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets trail. Brooks finds Thompson. Back to Brooks. Van Vliet against Randall. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Uses the glass on the layup.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
All right, let's quickly check in with Shams Charania. We're just hearing he has some news. Action going on in the Eastern Conference, Shams.
Thank you, guys. Today we've got the story out of Chicago on the Bulls. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changed.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Jabari Smith out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Green in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Pass to Eason. Back to Green. 4-3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's the kid. Whitmore defending. Here's the kid. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Houston in the lead. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And there's a pick. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. The Rockets pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, the kid in their last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 23 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the third pick in 2022, Jabari Smith Jr., he struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Whitmore defending. Pass to DiVincenzo. There's a screen. Over Green. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
Well, that's a nice play. DiVincenzo's a bankable jump shooter from just about any range.
Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid. On the night, he's 2 for 2. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
This is a contest where some...
And now, time to talk about this game. And
we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Man, one guy's been getting it done. Fred VanVleet.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's the kid in at the 1 spot. Şengün finds Thompson. Şengün, the screen. VanVleet outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the kid. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Houston on D. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
It's stolen away. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Rebound by VanVleet. Houston leading by 4. Now Thompson. He's got 5.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Randle. To the paint. Here's the kid. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Here's the kid, guarded by Van Vliet. The kid passes to Randall. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Outside McDaniels. To halt the run. Count it.
Big forwards like Jaden McDaniels, who can pull up for a jumper from anywhere, those guys are a luxury to have.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Brooks, the pass to Green. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Green's got 9 points.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Down low.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he drops a first. Eason's checked in for Brooks. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in for Randall. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Van Vliet. 12 points for him. Thompson outside. Outside, Green. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Gobert finds Edwards. To the middle. Here's the kid. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
McDaniels passes to the kid. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Tari Eason is out there with Smith. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Green in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Smith with it. Randall's in his pocket. The ball's knocked loose. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Outside, Green. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Good work there as it goes.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Outside, Green. Green going at the D. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Houston.
He couldn't sink them all, but did just enough to make this a 2-possession ball game.
Here's the kid, guarded by Van Vliet. Fires the three, and Shannon gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Van Vliet, blocked.
Yeah, he's not having the same success from the field that he saw in the first half.
To take the lead. It's hauled in by Landale. Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. Eason, the pass to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. The Rockets again can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Shannon. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Green. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Edwards, a pass to the kid. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Picked by Gobert. 6 to shoot. Here's Shannon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Tuesday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Brooks outside. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Good to see Brooks connecting from three-point land because it helps open up everything else for him and his team.
Randall is screen on Van Vliet. Back to Randall. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Brooks. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Dillon Brooks relishes the chance to make the big impact play.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's the kid. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
To the paint. Van Vliet misses. For Minnesota, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Edwards. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Van Vliet. For 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The kid passes to Randall. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. And another miss by Houston.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Looking to win the run, and he hits the jumper.
Van Vliet knows his team needs him to deliver much in the clutch. So all he does is dial up that intensity.
Pass to McDaniels. Money.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth. Brooks finds Van Vliet. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota with the ball. 3-point lead. McDaniels inside. Brooks defending. Here's the kid. Inside. Thompson with a steal.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
To the inside. Here's Şengün. The shot won't fall. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
8 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Timeout called. Houston. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And they barely squeeze.
Great win tonight, MP.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
ready to light it up tonight.
Here we are, another night. In the NBA, Richard, always special to be on the floor, isn't it?
Oh, it is a special moment as a broadcaster or a player, Kevin. You never take for granted the chance to be a part of this game. It's the best athletes in the world playing the best game in the world.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout. How would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Look, I commend MP for a great goal to set your sights on, but the results so far have been mixed. Rookie struggles are different for everyone, and he just hadn't found his footing as quickly as he had hoped.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Vassell in at the small forward. Here's the kid. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Right side, Fox. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Takes the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach, and he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
Here's the kid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Outside Edwards. Randall no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
They get it back. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Gobert with the defensive effort. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Edwards inside, covered by Vassell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play?
Good on the second free throw. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Edwards against Fox. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Gobert. Here's the kid. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the intelligence of Randall evident on that play. Fantastic at picking the right shots to take in this offense.
And let's catch up now with the terrific Shams Charania, who's got some news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Thank you, Kevin. Right now, the buzz is about the Chicago Bulls and the trade with the New York Knicks. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Here's... Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Come on, MP. You need to make something happen. Let's go.
Got you, coach.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. De'Aaron Fox out there with Paul. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4-man position. Here's Shannon. Guarded by Fox. Reed the pass to Shannon. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention: carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against Houston lit up the floor. He scored 20 points and did something else well. finding ways to force the defense to send them to the foul line. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The kid passes to Shannon. Here's the kid, picked by Reed. The kid, no good from outside. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom-5 defense to a top-5 defense.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish. Oh, look out. Here comes Keldon Johnson going up high and getting creative with the finish.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's the kid. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 9. And Johnson now top of the key. Here's Castle. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Stolen by Ball. From the corner, and he nails the jumper. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Looking to end the run. In deep, Reed drops it in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Castle. Edwards against Ball. Johnson a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Knocks it loose and taken away by Paul. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Shannon. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Shannon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs lead by 9. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Some really...
And turning our attention to the first half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's the kid in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Spurs leading by 9. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. That misses off the backboard. Timberwolves shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's the kid. San Antonio with the rebound. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson kicks to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Vassell outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to the kid. And here's Gobert. And stolen.
Ah.
There he is, man, myth, legend. Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with it.
Get ready to light it up tonight. Fix MP.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout, how would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Look, I commend MP for a great goal to set your sights on, but the results so far have been mixed. Rookie struggles are different for everyone, and he just hadn't found his footing as quickly as he had hoped.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in its small forward. Right side, Fox. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Minnesota. Timberwolves passing it around. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. Here's the kid. Nice move. And it's blocked. Johnson outside. Here's Castle. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Randall with the bucket.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
Johnson outside. Now here's Fox. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Now Randall following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Edwards passes to the kid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. To the inside, Castle. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to McDaniels. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Gobert with a screen for McDaniels. Clock at 6. Here's the kid. There's the screen. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Rockets was terrific. He scored 20 points, and once again, he made an effort to draw contact and find different ways to get to the foul line.
San Antonio trailing here. On the court for San Antonio. Lonzo Ball out there with Paul. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
The Spurs shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. And Wembanyama with the flush.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Clark, the pass to Shannon. Will it go? Drops in the tray. Shannon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Timberwolves passing it around. The kid gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gobert against Wembanyama. Wembanyama. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
The kid passes to Shannon. Gobert the screen. Here's the kid. Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 6. And here is Clark. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now Paul lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
By no means a volume 3-point shooter, Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Chris Paul.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his 3-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. The kid's got 6.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Vassell, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Paul. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Over to the wing. McDaniels against Johnson. Here's Randall. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Timberwolves trail by 5. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach, and he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
Buries the long-range jumper. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
McDaniels with the ball. Still yet to score. Randall passes to the kid. No good again that time.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. EA, thanks.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Driving the lane, that counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Up top, Randall. Defended by Wembanyama. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the
Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Spurs leading by 6. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's the kid in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Castle. The wide open look here for Fox. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The kid gets the bucket. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Castle. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Castle's got 6.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
The kid passes to Edwards. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
McDaniels against Fox. Vassell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the pick. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fox against Edwards. Nice move. Gobert with the block.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Spurs leading by 4. Outside Fox. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. Wembanyama a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. A 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randle, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McDaniels. On the wing, Johnson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Good on the bucket.
Oh, that barrel chest of Johnson makes the difference in that battle.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's the kid. 11 points in the game. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Fox with the steal. To the paint. Stolen. Outside Edwards. Here's the kid. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Spurs have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Free throw no good for Wembanyama.
MP.
Timberwolves trail by 17. On the court right now for the Spurs. We've got Ball. Also Chris Paul out there. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. Here's McDaniels. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Ball sets a screen for Wembanyama. Lays it up off the glass. Wembanyama's got 24.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside Edwards. Here's the screen. Takes a three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Sweet move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Here's the kid. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Outside for Randall. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the basket by Castle.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timberwolves trail by 20. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The kid, not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by the kid. For Minnesota, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Off target at the rim.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass the ball. Here's Mamu Kelishvili, and the kid picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. So it's the Spurs now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Castle. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Left side, Edwards. Here's the kid. Pass to McDaniels. To stop the drought. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McDaniels got 9 points here in the second half.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Fox. Fox, a screen on McDaniels. Vassell against McDaniel. Vassell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's the kid, right wing, and Gobert kicks to Edwards. The three. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Castle. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Gobert with a screen on Vassell. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed?
get that one back next time.
Good night.
Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
Jancuk. Isi titik rek. Ngentot. Jancuk. Kontol.
para comer. Thanks for coming in.
Good seeing you. Come back sometime.
Thank you. No.
Hello. Welcome.
Mahal cok, 75.000. Anjing.
Thank you so much for coming in. Bye.
Goodbye. Please come back anytime. You're always welcome.
Hey, good to see you. Take care.